Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sonic and the Parallel Worlds. This is a 2-day event, and we're on day 2, focused on the Sonic the Hedgehog series and the many excellent fan games and modifications that the speedrun community has picked up over the years to speedrun. So I just want to remind everyone that if you happen to enjoy today's runs and you missed day 1, you can check out our YouTube, where you can press the like button on the videos and you can subscribe to the channel, and it's really, really fun. Also, go to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick if you're interested in looking at our live content, because it isn't just Sonic and the Parallel Worlds. There is daily hotfix content that you could check out weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. So, I am joined for the Sonic the Hedgehog SMS or Sega Master System remake. This is actually a really, really cool remake that this exists. I have the wonderful Cowboy Knuckles, or CBK as we'll probably refer to her for the rest of the run. And I also have the birthday boy, Roman, on commentary. How are y'all doing tonight? How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm excited to show off Knuckles, the best boy. I'm going to be taking over.
Yeah, I mean, we eventually had to get some Knuckles love here. We've had a lot of Knuckles today. DA Garden was a Knuckles run. Roboblast 2 Kart was Knuckles. Now we've got this. This is Knuckles. It's almost like this is a Knuckles event now.
Yeah.
Like, what in the world is happening?
It's time for the Knuckles gang.
Oh, is that the Build-A-Bear movie Knuckles?
Yes, I love it. And he's got a little onesie. Yeah.
Oh, it's adorable.
I love him.
I should have gotten the Build-A-Bear Knuckles.
It's great.
Oh, I'm having FOMO now. Oh, what in the world? Railcoon, where did that logo come from?
Yes.
All right, well, welcome to Knuckles in the Parallel World. This is a 2-day event focused on Knuckles, the Echidna series, and the many excellent fan games and modifications that the speedrun community has picked up to run over the years. I don't know what a blue hedgehog is anymore. There's some yellow fox that Roman likes a lot somewhere in there, and, you know, there's been a lot of not Sonic today. So we're going to continue that trend, aren't we? Go ahead and introduce the game and take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Amber. So I'm joined by my commentator, Roman, who was on here earlier, the birthday boy.
Hello.
Yeah, we're going to show you Sonic 1 SMS. We can talk about it as we go through the run. So we're going to select time attack mode, and I'm going to be playing as Knuckles, of course. So, Roman, do you want to count down the run?
Yes, we will play the game in 3, 2, 1, let's go! It's a count in German. I was born in Germany, by the way. The thing that many people are unaware of and totally is an inside joke. But we are playing the SMS remake. What that means is that it's basically original game, but better, because we can play as the Red Uncle, Knuckles. He has glide ability, he has incredibly cute looking sprites. And you will also see that the acts themselves go by really fast. So this was already the first act of Green Hill. The game follows the classical theme of Sonic, which makes sense because it's a very old Sonic game, of having 2 acts and then a boss fight. The first big change is, look at this, there's a hidden route for people who can go upwards. Unlike Sonic, you know, he can just run and be fast, but look at Knuckles, he can climb. Fight that. Does he look like he needs your power?
Yeah, we've got some new characters in this remake instead of just Sonic. So we've got some characters that can fly and climb. I think Sonic's the only character, actually. Oh, no, Mighty wouldn't be able to take that route either, because it's Mighty and Ray.
Yeah, Mighty has the most useful ability in any jump and run adventure. He can dash downwards.
Yeah, can be a bit
So
of
good. He can't even wall cling or jump like he can in Chaotix?
No.
I
don't think so. I don't think so.
Forget that exists.
He has the... What's it even called? The drop dash?
Hammer drop, isn't it? Yeah.
Hammer drop or something like that.
Yeah.
He has that, which makes rings fall down, I think.
Yeah, this boss is pretty slow, sadly. But
yeah.
Does Knuckles have his lower jump height in this remake?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's pretty high. It's higher than like the Genesis versions, but it's lower than Sonic and Tails. So you can't quite reach that boss there. It's a little bit annoying. Even on his like downwards angle, you can't quite reach him, so you have to wait. You can play this in 4x3. I've got it at 16x9. And that would make the boss slightly quicker. But I just kind of prefer the 16x9 for showcasing the game, because I think it looks really nice.
It does look really nice. have this game in 16:9. I think this game in general is really cool that it exists, and there's a few other 8-bit remakes, I think, by the same developer.
Yeah. There's Sonic 2 SMS remake, and there's a few other like fan games as well. Definitely go check them out. It's a creative Araya who made this. And yeah, similar to like Sonic Free Air, Sonic Wild Forever. There's some cool new features and toggles in this game, which is sort of like quality of life improvements.
Yeah, this act is a prime example of that. Given that we are playing in a speedrun, we have to or want to play by the original rules as it was meant to be. Because this act is every speedrunner's favorite, the auto-scroller, where we just follow the camera. But in the options, you can actually, like what I call, unlock the camera, which means it just follows you around.
Yeah.
This act itself takes, if you go like just as it is, a minute 8, I think, or minute 15 or something.
Like a minute 18, 17 or something like that, yeah.
And if you unlock the camera, if you know what you're doing, it takes around 18 seconds. Like you cut off an entire minute.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't allow that in the run because it's not a toggle option, it's a cheat code. So it doesn't really seem like fair to have that in the run. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but honestly, I enjoy it a lot because it makes you listen to Bridge Theme more, and Bridge Theme is like, as I talked about it earlier, but I think Sonic games just always have had a great soundtrack, and the SMS game is specifically. Also, look at this. Look, it's like, this is the frame perfect,
I love
the
that.
pixel perfect positioning spin dash. Like, did you see the incredible skill by CBK spin dashing across that bridge? I want to see all the hype in the chat right now. Amber, be hyped, please.
It was just a spin.
The boss fight.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, like, the music is incredible in this game.
I actually
done
love
so
the
much.
8-bit soundtrack over the 16-bit soundtrack. There's just some of the compositions are so good. Like Labyrinth Zone's music is incredible. Scrap Brain also very good. The boss fight music also great. Bridge Zone fantastic.
Yeah, Skybase, so good.
We're coming up to my favorite now when it comes to the music.
Oh, is it Jungle? That's my one.
Yes, it's
no.
Oh,
This is the
we're
remake
playing the special version.
This is new.
We're playing the
new
remake
level.
version. Yes, we're in Marble Zone, which is amazing because, as we know, every stage in Sonic that starts with marble is totally good and not painful. Yeah, the special thing about the remake is that they introduced new levels which try to emulate the quote-unquote original Sonic games aesthetic a bit more. In the sense of that we have Marble Zone, for example, and some more coming up in the near future that I will not spoil. We will talk about them when they happen.
3 new zones in this remake, which weren't in the original, which is really cool. This one's not quite as difficult as Marble in the OG, thankfully.
Yeah, so from what I recall, there was an unused Marble Zone track for the 8-bit versions of the games, but the zone itself never actually got implemented, so it's really, really neat to see the fan-made remake include an 8-bit Marble, and I think it does it, like, honestly really well for including it, but with a different layout and everything to, you know, play to the strengths of, like, the new characters and stuff like that.
I did not know that there was a hidden Marble zone.
It was never hidden, it was just not implemented at all, but there's a, I think it's somewhere in the game's files, the song is just never used.
Okay. Well, it's cool to see it realised in this version then.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very neat to have Amber on hosting because every time I have Amber on a host when I do a speedrun, I learn something new about the game I'm playing.
Yeah, Amber's knowledge is amazing. The boss is a little tricky on this one though, because in 8-bit games you don't get rings on the boss, or at least in this one. So yeah, one hit and you're down. So you've got to be very careful on this one with the fireballs. Trying to get a couple on each side just to be safe. Because I've got to avoid the flame in the middle as well, which is quite tricky. That's
That
not
was
bad.
unfair.
It's like, do I make a decision? Do I fly across or do I wait? I panicked a little bit there.
Also realize the boss luckily is low enough that Knuckles can actually hit him despite the boss being on full flight.
I'm going to take this very safe. It's that fireball in the middle, like, you have to really keep an eye on it, where it is. There we go. Yeah.
Hey, nice.
Second time's the charm.
Yeah.
Also, is that timer in the top right, is that like tracking your IGT throughout the entire playthrough?
Yeah. So this is a time attack mode. So basically, it's perfect for speedrunning because it times your whole IGT. At the end, you'll get your like final time, which is what we use on the board. It also removes
music.
It also removes special stages, so you don't have to worry about like if you get 50 rings, you won't get transported to a special stage. So it's really cool for just doing like beat the game speedruns. This is one of my least favorite levels. Just the music like stresses me out.
I love the music in the level. It's like the polar opposite.
The music's so bouncy, I love it.
Yeah, it's like mocking me.
Just straight up happy vibes. Oh my god, I love jungle. I'm tempted to get out my guitar right now.
It's because the whole level is basically a bottomless pit, and like I'm just so scared. Like it's really hard to recover because the platforms don't have collision on the side, so you just will go straight through them. It's really hard to recover if you fall too low.
Act 2 of this is really tricky. So Act 2 is a really interesting mechanic, which is also very challenging and difficult, whereas the camera moves with you. The goal is to ascend the waterfall, and every time you climb up to a higher platform, as you can see, the camera moves up with you. But not only the camera, but also the death pit. So like the moment you start to drop down, you would think like, oh, I'll just like try to estimate like the platform where it was beneath me and just land there. Nope.
No.
The moment you touch the bottom of the screen, bam, that's it, you're dead.
Yeah, it's
Which is-
scary.
Unfortunately, that's true to the SMS version of Sonic 1.
Yeah.
Not so much the Game Gear version. That's why this is specified as a SMS remake, for better or worse, because of the screen crunch on the Game Gear version, it does not bring the death plane up. It actually allows the camera to scroll down. But the SMS just doesn't do that.
Oh, damn it.
Also, believe it or not, the remake has the toggle or cheater, or whatever you want to call it, to also unlock the camera in that act. So you can just like play, you know, the best boy tails and just fly straight up. And like, I don't care about this level.
Yeah.
Ah, nice gliding.
Yeah, you can do like a little bounce on the boss there, but I just fell down, so just took it a bit safer and just glided into him. With these bosses, you just have to be in Eggman's hitbox. It doesn't matter what animation you're in, you can just be standing there, but it will cause him damage. So you can just glide into him. Just hover over him and it will deal some hits. It's pretty cool.
Ooh, Spring Yard.
Yeah, I love this one.
Yeah.
Because I also run Sonic 1 Forever, which is kind of a remake of Sonic 1. And it's nice to see this zone in here. Kind of exciting.
Also, I'm amazed of the fact that the background always reads cope.
There's a game that is inspired by, you know, Sega Saturn and like early 3D Sega stuff, and partly Sonic. It was featured in Sage. It's an original game called Lunistis, which I've like casually picked up as like a 100% speedrun. Great game, and highly recommend. But they're working on a content update with some exclusive new levels to it. And in the background of one of those levels are lights that say "Cope" as a reference to Spring Yard Zone.
Nice. That's great.
Did one of the things just read, oh.
Maybe, I don't know. Unlike the Sonic 1 16-bit version, there's no really like good top route on Spring Yard. You just have to kind of take the bottom route with all the spike balls and do some damage boosting.
Oh, it says on. I'm just read the N is an H. It's like, oh.
Well, there is a little glitch here, potentially. I'll try and get it. I didn't get it there. Can clip upwards through the blocks. I didn't get it there, sadly.
How do you have to do it when the block moves downwards?
I don't think it matters. I think it can be...
It's like the idea is that when Knuckles like transitions from gliding to climbing to the wall, it has a chance to like clip inside the pillar, and that just like pushes you on top of it, saving you a little bit of time. Also, like again, this version of the song so good. I love the music.
It's really good.
Also very important, something that CBK does at the end of every act is if you hit the... She tries. If you hit the sign at the end too fast, as is with many Sonic games, it flies upwards, wasting up like 1 to 2 seconds. So for the IGT, it's important to stop right before the spin sign and then like just gently tap it. Just like... when you walk next to it.
Yes, nice.
Oh, wonderful boss.
Yeah, I was
wonderful
lucky.
boss.
Yeah, this is much nicer than the 16-bit version. Much easier, for Knuckles at least, because I can actually reach Eggman with my jump height. Unlike in the 16-bit version, you can't quite reach. It's much easier.
I mean, they had to nerf Knuckles somehow. Imagine if Knuckles was like the awesome character he is with his punching, and the gliding, and everything, and Sonic's jump height.
Yeah,
He'd be too
OP,
powerful.
wouldn't he? Yeah, he's already amazing as he is. He's perfect.
Except for the fact he can't jump.
So physics are really slow in this level. Like just the movement physics are really, really slow. I'm gonna get a bubble here for safety. Normally I wouldn't, but if I mess up this section, I could easily drown. So I'm just gonna go for safety. That's fine. I got over. Sometimes I hit that orbinaut and it like really throws you backwards and you lose loads of time just because of how slow it is to recover in this. Because of the water physics. Just find it. That means I can go up here now.
I see chat is in agreement that this is the best Labyrinth music.
It's good. I love it. It's such like, it's such a jam. That's why I like.
Again, like this game is such a good soundtrack. It's incredible.
It really does. The
Do you think
game.
the water's drinkable?
I don't know. It's
I'm not
probably.
sure considering it looks green on the way down,
Yeah.
but then when you're in here, it's like bluish.
I feel like
So
the
I'm not
rocks
sure
would have some
anymore.
like limestone or something in it. I don't know. Or all the old rocks and stuff.
It adds to the flavor.
I mean, it certainly gets
Okay,
your
get a bubble.
minerals one way or another.
yeah. Get a bubble, please. I'm going to get a bubble for safety.
In Act 1, you can actually finish it bubbleless,
Yeah,
but
you
again,
can.
it's super tricky and incredibly tight. Like, you have to have good movement, gotta keep the pace up, and if you get hit once, don't risk it.
Yeah,
It's
for a
actually
marathon.
very smart to go for
Worth it.
marathon safety and just
Yeah.
take the bubbles whenever you can.
Yeah, it's just such a.
So in the
mistake.
original, there's a clip that you can do where you're standing on like the leftmost edge of that
Yeah, it doesn't work here.
floating platform.
Yeah,
It doesn't work.
Yeah,
Aw.
yeah, I know. Sadly, it's
Oh,
one of the first things I tried. I was like, oh yeah, that'd be great. It doesn't work. Yeah, because normally you can stand under it and just like zips you straight up to the top. Yeah, sadly, it doesn't work here.
I mean, it zips you very fast downwards afterwards.
Cool. Okay, so here's an example of just like you have to just sit in Eggman's hitbox and just cause damage.
What? Why does that work?
I don't know, it's great.
It's Knuckles just being overpowered.
Well, I mean, if you're Tails, you can literally just fly into any boss. Like, you don't have to be invincible. You just have to fly. You have to
Again-
be in his hitbox.
Tails
You
is
have
the
to,
best
like-
boy.
Do you have to aim your tails at it, or like
Nope.
does tails exist in the
Yeah.
hitbox and it kills?
Just any
Just-
character in the hitbox that will cause damage. Sorry, go ahead, Ro.
I was just about to say, like, just Tails' sheer physical presence is powerful enough for Eggman to take damage.
Just the intimidation. See that
Yeah.
fluffy little box.
It's just like, if he's doing that, Eggman focuses too much on Tails' spinning tails, which don't make sense physically, and that causes mental damage on him.
He just gets
It's like,
distracted by the cuteness.
Also called, like, psychic damage or something?
I think that's the phrase in the meme.
I can't remember. Anyway,
I mean-
we are now in Scrap Rain, which is nearing the end, but we're not all the way there. Scrap Rain in this game is, I feel like, a lot easier than in the other Sonic game.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It's more designed as a maze than it is
Yeah.
like a obstacle course.
But since we can kind of
And it
skip
also
the maze,
doesn't
it's
have
like...
the sudden. Yeah, it also doesn't have the sudden dropping you into a death pit.
Yeah.
I've definitely watched a number of people fall into the very first death
Mm-hmm.
pit, whether they knew it was there or not, and it's never not funny.
We can kind of
Also
skip the
something-
maze, though, so... Go ahead, Ro.
Also, like, something really cool we discovered in this game is that you can actually, as CBK does now, look, skip the entire door puzzle section thing.
Yeah.
So normally what we do is like we close the door and open it on the other side, and then we like take a death abuse with a pig robot to teleport and blah. It's like we don't have to do this, given that we can spin dash in this game, which is one of the features of the remake. We can just use our momentum to reclose and open the door and just go through the fast way.
Yeah, much easier.
So this boss is really cool and really terrifying if you're playing time attack. the whole idea is that this is a maze. You need to know where you need to go. Otherwise, you can get either locked into rooms and then wait for the timers to run out. So this boss normally has a timer running down. Like you have to find the exit in, I think it's a minute or two or something like that. And if you find one of those evil rooms that don't let you out anymore, you just have to wait the timer out. We don't have a timer that kills us in this. So if you go into one of these rooms, you're just there until the end of eternity or until you restart the game.
If you're quick enough, you can actually get on that platform with Eggman. And the camera will pan up. It's quite funny. This is our third new level, new zone. I like this one.
Starlight!
This is nice.
The lights turn on. I love it.
It's really pretty.
Such a nice touch.
Yeah.
I also I love how they made the music work.
Oh, got that glitch. Yeah. They have to be quite careful here because the death planes are really high, like under those platforms. Okay, so we're gonna press this button here. This just removes some lasers that would be blocking our path here.
And for those who don't know, like these monitor boxes with the downwards arrow, those are the checkpoints.
Yeah.
So in this game, unlike with other Sonic games where you have like this weird post thingamajiggy you run past, here the checkpoints are these monitors.
Yeah, I'll grab one if it's on the way just for safety. Oh, here's a motorbike level.
Yeah, Knuckles on a bike.
I always forget this is here and I'm like, oh yeah.
Echidnas on motorcycles.
Yeah. Knuckles, you old enough to drive? I don't know, but he's got a motorbike.
He's 16.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
At least in the U.S., it's legal for him to drive. I don't know so much about a motorbike, but he can drive at 16.
Look at him go. He's loving it. Oh, you've got careful here.
Is another act that's an auto-scroller, like Knuckles just drives by himself, yet you need to tell him when to jump.
Yeah, some jumps quite tight. And obviously if you fall, it's like you have to start all over again. Don't do that.
Yeah, there are one or two jumps in this that are... Sorry for interrupting you, Amber. There are one or two jumps that are really mean because if you go for a full jump, like when you hold the jump button, it actually kills you.
Yeah, you got to know when to do a little jump or... Like, some of the gaps are just small, so you have to do a little jump.
I'm also glad someone understood the card games on motorcycles joke I was making.
Oh, I don't get
Card games on motorcycles. What?
Echidnas on motorcycles.
Oh, I hate this boss. This is a new boss. I take this one quite safely, just because there's so many ways to get killed here, and obviously we've got no rings. You can use a platform to like jump up and get on top of Eggman, but it's just so easy to take a death that I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah. If you mess up the bouncy strats, you can easily land in the active lightning, and that's just instant death.
Or fall down the pit, or get hit by the bombs. There's just so many ways to fail that. Let's take the safe way. It's fine. It's pretty quick still. In the old... Sorry, go ahead, Ro.
No, go first.
I was just going to say, in the old version, this is 1.9 and 1.3, Knuckles actually couldn't physically reach the boss. So you had to do difficult strats to get it. Thankfully, they lowered the boss height, so we can actually reach it with Knuckles, which I appreciate.
Do we need flashing lights warnings for this stage?
No.
Okay.
There's a toggle that you can actually turn it off in this version, which is really, really cool, because I'm not a fan of flashing lights. Yeah, it's a really, really nice feature that you can turn it off. So there's no flashing lightning. It's just the little yellow squiggly lines, but there's no flashes. So yeah, that's a really, really nice feature in this one.
It's how I'm going to refer to lightning in the future now. Ah, the yellow squiggly lines in the sky.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to distinguish between the squiggly lines and, when it flashes. Like, they're both lightning, I guess. Well, no, it's not lightning. I guess it's electric. I don't know. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, no, I lost my shield. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to just climb through the terrain here. It's quicker. I've lost my shields. It's a little bit scary now because there's some bombs here which you can get hit by, so I'm going to take it a little bit safer. Normally I'll just whiz through. Look, I'm just glide over. Okay, there we go. You can't get hit by those bombs. Yeah, we're all good.
A little something we haven't mentioned so far is the fact that during the boss fights, you might have seen already, unlike in the original game, we actually have a life counter, so we can see like how many hits are left on the boss.
Yeah, that's another cool toggle that's featured in this game. Little new thing. Final boss we're on now. I'm not a fan of this boss.
Anyone I've ever seen run the 8-bit Sonic 1 is never really a fan of this boss. No matter what version they're running.
So easy to... Oh no. Go. I always get trapped behind the lightning and mistime it.
Okay, thank goodness. I remember to wait it out. I was like, do I say it or do I not?
So at first in the old version we could clip into the boss. It seems to have been removed in this one. I'm taking it very risky.
Just go for the hits. Go for the hits. Oh my god, sorry.
Sorry.
I panicked on your behalf.
Sorry. Oh my god. Okay, that's time. By the way.
Time's coming up in half a second. And
or is it that your time? Oh, my heart rate's like spiked there.
I was so scared. The lightning and the energy ball. It's like, what happened?
Yeah, I didn't take the risk on the last hit there. Yeah, we used to be able to clip into the boss, but it seems to not work in this new version. I haven't found a way for it to work, so we just do it the normal way. But, yeah, that's the game. I love this remake. It's really, really cute. And I hope we can get some new people running it. At the moment, it's just me and Roman running this.
Hello.
And yeah, I'm really happy that I could showcase this. Thank you for having me here to be able to show the game.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for showcasing that. And everyone, thanks for the GGs. Get your GGs out for Cowboy Knuckles.
Thank you.
And thank you for submitting this. I was so excited when I saw it. I was like, yes! Someone is playing this!
I love it. Honestly, I've really fallen in love with it. I never played the 8-bit games as a kid, so this is kind of all new for me, and I'm really enjoying it.
Also,
I think it makes them a lot more accessible.
For sure.
If you have levels, like, can you go into Jungle Zone so we have cool music while we do the outro?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and do your shout-outs before we wrap up and get ready for the next run. So if you have any shout-outs, get them out now.
Just thank you to Roman for being here, and happy birthday as well, again, finally.
Aww,
and shout-outs to Club 601, of course, and my friends. You guys know who you are. I love you all so much. And thanks to everyone who supports me. And thanks to everyone who sends me cat gifts all the time. Like, it brightens my day. And I love it. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Amber, as well, for having me on.
Posting cat gifts also brightens my day. Seriously. I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to save that one, and that one, and that one. Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, my collection's getting crazy now.
Well, thank you again both so much for being here. And coming up next, we have a race for you. If y'all like fan-made remasters, remakes, / reimaginings of classic Sonic games, we have a Tails, and Roman's going to be excited here, we have a Tails Beat the Game race between Flying Fox and Nacho the Adventurer for Sonic 2 Absolute. So it's going to be a really awesome race to catch. So definitely stick around, and we'll be right back after this break.
Bye, stay hydrated.
Thank you.